Hello everyone, thank you for clicking this video. I am Bintang Handayani. My student number is 181-202-1154. I am from 5A class of English Language Education at Ganesha University of Education. In this occasion, I would like to explain a teaching strategy, namely personal letter chain story, which is the adaptation from chain story that usually used by the teacher to teach writing. Chain story itself is an activity of creating story by multiple writers, so each writer should contribute to create sentence for the story. In using personal letter chain story, the students do not only create a random story but also implement it in a personal letter with the appropriate grammar and also the appropriate structure. This strategy is appropriate for the 11th grade students in the senior high school. The material covered is the use of simple past tense in a personal letter. Besides, this strategy is also appropriate to teach recount text for the 8th grade students in the junior high school. By using this strategy, the 11th grade students of senior high school are expected to be able to create a personal letter with the appropriate language features and also structure. Meanwhile, for the 8th grade students, they are expected to be able to produce a text based on their past experience, considering the appropriate language features and also structure. Personal letter chain story is strongly related to the theory of cooperative learning, because in this strategy, the students are asked to work collaboratively and cooperatively with their friends in order to create a good story. In a nutshell, the students should complete a story in a personal letter with the appropriate language features and also structure. For example, the theme chosen for today is holiday. So the students should create a story as if they are in a holiday, and they can choose the settings or the places such as at the beach or at the mountain, and they pretend that they are writing to their friends by visualizing the activities during the holiday. And so in implementing this strategy, here are the steps. First, the teacher provides a worksheet for the students.
Here is the worksheet for personal letter chain story. As you can see here, there are so many blank spaces. It means that the students should not only complete the storyline but also the structure of personal letter. As you can see here, it is the space for the address and then the date, the receiver's name. Here are the space for the students to complete their story based on their own sentences. And the last one, this is for the sender's name.
Second, the teacher divided the students into groups consist of 5 until 6 members. Then the teacher gives the worksheet for each group. Third, put a table in front of each group and ask them to make a line. For the first student, they should stand in front of the table with the worksheet like this. Meanwhile, for the rest of the students, they should stand around 2 steps behind the first student so they cannot see what is written by their friends. After the students are finished in writing their sentence, they should go to the very back of the line. And then, the second student go in turn with the same step. Do the same step with the rest of the students until the time provided is over. Fourth, start the story with the same word. For example, use the word last week. So the students should develop a story by using last week as their first word. It will help a lot for the students because it can construct the students' ideas and minimize confusion among the students in developing the sentences. Fifth, the teacher gives 30 seconds for the first students to write their first sentence. Meanwhile, for the rest of the students, they get more time rather than the first students. It is around 35 until 40 seconds in order to read their friend's sentence first. The group with the most complete structure and the best storyline will be the winner. The strength of personal letter change story is it can train the students' creative thinking and also critical thinking in order to create an interesting story. Besides, it can also make the students have a good teamwork in order to create a good story. However, the limitation of personal letter change story is if the students are panicking to chase the time in order to complete the story, they will possibly be blank and make inappropriate sentences. Thus, the teacher should consider the time for the students by knowing what is the minimum time for the students to complete their story. Besides, the teacher should also assist the students and make sure that they know the structure and also the language features used in a story in a personal letter. Okay, those are all about the explanation for personal letter change story. I hope that the teachers and also prospective teachers out there can have an inspiration to implement this strategy or even modify this strategy to be more interesting in order to create fun atmosphere in the classroom. That is all from me for today. Thank you for your attention. See you in the next video. Bye bye.